Welcome to the Pelvic Energy Exercises Series. In this video, I will discuss how to claim your pelvic organs. We will look at the three organs in the female pelvic region: the uterus, ovaries, and vagina. If we haven't met, my name is Christine Morgan, and I am a licensed massage therapist specializing in pelvic floor massage. I advocate for women to understand the concept of wholeness and radical belonging in my practice. Sometimes it is easier to understand a concept with its opposite idea first. For the concept of wholeness and radical belonging, this is dissociation and parts. In a dissociated state, women are barely aware that they have a uterus, ovaries, or a vagina. They ignore and don't think about their pelvic organs unless they have to, and they have no connection to this part of their body. This happens at all stages of a woman's life. For instance, girls are given rudimentary facts and instructions when they first have their periods. And as we grow older, women barely know anything about their period other than it's an inconvenience and to make sure no one else knows it's happening or is inconvenienced by their occurrence. Pelvic organs are only seen as useful when a woman is pregnant. The pelvic organs are seen as mechanisms to work properly and forgotten once a child is born. Postpartum women regularly report no follow-up for their pelvic organs or vulva after they are home from the hospital from their delivery. Also, hysterectomies are seen as not a big deal if a woman is not going to bear children anymore. The uterus is treated like a spare body part. Also, women can feel confused about their pelvic organs if they are not actively bleeding, perimenopausal, or menopausal. They're just not sure how they fit into the picture anymore. I believe in the exact opposite paradigm, that our pelvis and its organs are central to our belonging and understanding of the world. For example, I speak to women about how their pelvic organs are a home, an energy center for our connection to the universe and wholeness. The uterus, ovaries, and vagina represent our ecology, our connection between our inner cycles and the outside world. They represent how we create, cultivate, and transform. It is a great disservice if a woman discredits this ecology and connection by thinking that if she does not have her uterus or does not bleed anymore, that this does not apply to her. All women can cultivate their organ energies. The energy of the female body continues to move in an outward expression and restorative retreat that is in alignment with the new and full moon or with personal, creative, and life cycle. The following pelvic energy connection exercise is adapted from Tammy Lynn Kent's work named Wild Feminine. It might be helpful to have your journal nearby. This exercise is a pelvic energy exercise where we explore your connection to your pelvic organs with curiosity. When we change the patterns in the pelvic bowl and utilize the energy of our organs with consciousness, we also change the energy we draw from our environment and the capacity for manifesting our creations. The primary ecological exchange in the female body occurs through the womb cycle, and the uterus represents the cycle of transformation. Like the ocean tide moving in and out with the magnetic pull of the moon, the uterus has its own blood tide. The uterine lining thickens, swells, and then thins in a rhythmic pattern. During the buildup of the menstrual lining, the uterus energetically and physically gestates a woman's creation, giving her more energy for her desired projects. When the uterus sheds its lining, a woman's body releases the energy she no longer needs and invites her to rest and refocus before beginning another creative cycle. Here are some journal prompts to think about this. How have you viewed your uterus in the past? Do you have a story to grieve about your uterus? Are you ready to connect with its energy? Do you know how to visualize a creation, enrich and express it, and then rest and replenish your energy? The ovaries represent the cycle of creation, and each egg has a potential creative seed. The left ovary represents female energy, not gender energy. This energy is inward, receptive, inspiration, and replenishment. And in balance, the right ovary represents masculine energy, and this energy is outward to form and express a creation. When we live in a more balanced way, there is an abundance of both personal inspiration and vibrant expression. Let's take a moment here again to journal. How have you viewed your ovaries in the past? Do you have a story to grieve? Are you ready to connect with their energy? And can you distinguish and appreciate both the female and male energy in your body? And finally, the vagina represents the cycle of regeneration. As a gatekeeper, the vagina regulates the cycle of regeneration. At different times, the vagina is ready to receive or release as necessary to revitalize the female body. The vagina becomes drier and the vaginal muscles more engaged when a woman's body is integrating what was received or building the uterine lining, and the vagina is moist, fertile, and open for new inspiration, receptive, and releasing the lining. And your final journal prompts. How have you viewed your vagina in the past? Do you have a story to grieve? Are you ready to connect with its energy? And can you protect your energy in the same manner as the vagina does for you? I hope this was helpful, and if you need more information, you can go to quasarcenterforhealing.com or you can email me at christine@quasarcenterforhealing.com.